My name is Woody Wynn, and a long time ago when the intermediate school was being built, they asked for names for it. And I suggested the name Tannahill, and this is the reason. The Tannahill family is a long pioneer family of this area, a long time ago in the 1850s when Robert Watt Tannahill immigrated here with his family. They were very important. He was a county judge, and they had a desire to have a school here. And so it was a private school, it was a small school, but they instigated education at a very early age in this area. And he was very influential. But the reason I named it Tannahill is you can go by the old Tannahill homestead. It's over there by the high school. It was built by him, but it's one of the oldest standing buildings in White Settlement today. But the reason it was named Tannahill is because of Robert Watt Tannahill. Thank you.
I remember when I first heard that the new intermediate school in White Settlement ISD was going to be named Tannahill. I was sitting in a school board meeting. I was principal at Liberty at the time, and when they announced it, I almost fell out of my chair. You see, my husband's name is Paul Tannahill Wynn. His family, the Tannahills, they gave the first tract of land to the White Settlement ISD many, many years ago. I couldn't wait to tell him, but I really couldn't wait to tell my mother-in-law because she takes great pride in her heritage as a Tannahill and their contributions through the years to this community. Thank you, White Settlement ISD, for honoring our family 25 years ago with that name and continuing to honor it with the Fine Arts Academy at Tannahill, moving that successful program to a new neighborhood school and honoring our family in the same way. Thank you.
So hello, my name's Ken Forsyth, and I was a teacher at Tannahill from day one until I retired in 2013. And there's just a lot of great memories that I have of Tannahill. Certainly too many to speak of in this short video, but the things that made Tannahill special to me were, of course, the students. That's the why we were there and are still there today. And this is a given, of course, is the students. But the other thing that made Tannahill special to me was the staff. And while we're there, and I'm sure even today, we were all family, and we'll always be family to each other. And I think of everyone often, and we had a great time every day, and we had a lot of fun. And there were just very, very few days that we did not play practical jokes on each other. And those things helped us to become family and helped us to be closer as a Tannahill team. And even though an era is about to be gone, we're still continuing. with fine arts at Tannahill, and I'm very excited that some ex-Tannahillians are leading the way in that. So thank you for the time that I had there, and looking forward to the time ahead that Tannahill has. So God bless each of you.
Tannahill is such a special place for so many reasons, not only because of the amazing students and the amazing staff, the edible car contests and brain dissections that we got to do in GT class, but because my mom opened Tannahill. She was a teacher and she worked there, opened Tannahill until she passed away when I was a teenager. And so to come back and be able to walk the very same halls that she walked in, and to teach and learn in a place that she worked in is just something that will always be near and dear to my heart. And there was a tree that was placed in the courtyard in her memory. And so every year, just watching it blossom and bloom the same way that I did as an educator and that my students were able to do each year is just something so unique, and just was so fulfilling, kind of full circle for me. And so even though there's all these other reasons that Tannahill was amazing, that is always what will make it so special for me.
I was part of the first 6th grade class that came to Tannahill Intermediate. One of my favorite memories was when the yo-yo man came and taught us yo-yo trick because our gym floor wasn't quite finished yet. I also remember the day that this tall, slightly awkward, goofy guy walked into my homeroom class. Little did I know that 10 years later, he would be a significant person in my life. I also have many memories of teaching at Tannahill. I am actually very fortunate to still teach with my Longhorn team that I met while at Tannahill.
So it was the year of the grasshopper plague, and they opened this brand new school. They called it Tannahill. It was pretty interesting. It opened a little quickly because it was not finished. There were no bathroom doors or stalls at all for the boys, just 3 heads. And I heard the girls did get shower curtains, but the classes were fun. And in fact, I remember being in Miss Hanson's class in the room I teach in now, where I was the only kid to get 100 on a paper, and then she took 25 points off for not putting my name on it. I did also meet my wife while she was there. We were in a homeroom class together. She changed a lot, so I don't remember that. But yeah, we were the first 6th grade class to come out of Tannahill. So yes, I was the first 6th grade class out of Tannahill, which was pretty interesting. We left our mark, right? But I also get the honor of being one of the last teachers at Tannahill for 6th grade, which is kind of a full circle. And even more interesting, I did meet my wife at Tannahill that year, and we were the first 6th grade class to leave, and my daughter will be the last 6th grade class to leave.
My name is Brooke Walensky. I had the honor of working at Tannahill Intermediate School from 2006 to 2021, which was 15 incredible years. Tannahill is special to me because it's where I started my teaching career. I made so many lifelong friendships during my time there and learned a lot. I loved being part of a campus that always strived to be the very best for its students. I also enjoyed leading different student groups like FCA, Runners Club, and Math Club. And of course, co-hosting those legendary kickball games with Mr. Forsyth on Zap Days. I'm beyond excited to carry on the Tannahill legacy as the principal of the Fine Arts Academy, especially as we move to the Tannahill site for the 2025-2026 school year. I cannot wait to see what the future holds.
I'm Carly Lawless, formerly Carly Min, and I have been teaching at Tannahill for 22 years, which is crazy. I can remember my very first year of teaching. I'm a 23-year-old, first job ever teaching, and my teammates at the time pulled me aside and told me, do not ever open a box that is outside of your door. And I remember asking, why? And they said, because Jason Ferguson will probably be inside of it. And while I never had a box filled with Mr. Ferguson outside of my classroom, I do remember coming back to my room and having all my furniture facing the opposite direction of when I left. We always had a ton of fun here at Tannahill. I used to enjoy sneaking into Karen Braun's classroom and hiding under her desks when she wasn't paying attention. I've taught here long enough to now have former students who are teachers in this district. A shout out to Taylor Bitters and Ana E. Castillo, Lauren Martinez, who are all my former students. We are a family here. We've always been so. We've been to each other's weddings. We've been there for the good times and the bad, birth of our children. When my son was born prematurely years ago and spent 94 days in the NICU, my Tannahill family rallied around me and raised over $1,000 to support my family and took care of things here at school so that I could take care of my family at home. I don't know that I would have left Tannahill if they hadn't shut it down. So I guess this is one way to make me pack up all my stuff. So thanks a lot, and thanks for the memories.
I say